at this point, but I've estimated I've been lost anywhere between 15 minutes and 5 days. No! But it's hard to tell. My juice box is empty. I'm down to my last 3 gummy bears. Ooh. And I resorted to stocking up on complimentary donut balls from the baked goods section. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, I have to keep going if I want to find the water fountain before sundown.
Do you remember being a kid? Time was an interesting thing. It could either move really slowly, like those long road trips, or we had just gotten to the park when it was time to go home. But when you're lost as a kid, there's no doubt that time moves at lightning speed. And Charlie knows this all too well. And Survival Kid by Abram Sand.
Let me tell you how I got in this situation. It all started like any old trip to the grocery store with Dad.
Hey Charlie, you think we're down to the next section and grab us some milk?
Sure. That's when I broke the first rule of supermarket survival. Always come up with a rendezvous point before splitting up. What a fool I was. I tried it off, oblivious to the fatal error I had just made. It was only when an employee came up to me that I realized something might be amiss.
Oh, could I help you with anything, little guy?
Where's the skim milk?
You mean skim milk?
Looks like milk, tastes like water.
Definitely skim. Here you go. You look pretty young to be wandering around here alone. Are you here with one of your folks?
Yeah, my dad.
Oh, right on. Do you know where he is? Because if not, I can bring him to the front and call him on the intercom.
At that moment, I could see the greatest humiliation of my life playing out. Charlie on a 9, Charlie on a 9. The judgmental stares, everyone pointing and laughing at my helplessness. The shame. No, I mean, we know where we're gonna meet up.
Oh, rad.
5 minutes in, and I've already broken the second rule of supermarket survival. Never let your pride get in the way of the mission. It could have been done all then and there. But no, Mr. Tough Guy can find Daddy all by himself. Well, let me tell you, 30 minutes wandering the frozen dinner section and you won't be so tough anymore. You'll be cold and hungry for pre-made lasagna. That's when it dawned on me. I had been forgotten. Why have you forsaken me? I always figured I got on his nerves. Why else would make me go to bed at 9 in the summer and eat gross Brussels sprouts? I laid awake. I could still hear the other kids squeal and run around in joy. Their parents must actually love them. Now, I have to deal with the sad truth that the closest thing I've ever seen to a bed again is a throw display on aisle 10. I have to stay positive. That's when I decided to go to the deli section. Heck, there was even a display of free lunch meat samples. I was on my 5th turkey nibbler when I heard,
"Hey kid, so you think those are all for you or what?"
What?
"Hey kid, so you think those are all for you?"
Your survival?
"Oh, what you lying about? If you're so hungry, come with me."
No, normally I wouldn't follow someone with a blood-soaked apron and giant meat cleaver anywhere. But the dire circumstances left me with no choice. I had to pursue the caloric content, even if it meant I had to risk losing a few fingers in the process. I passed the deli counter into the butcher's den. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't petrified. I was having serious second thoughts about following this maniacal meat maven, until she did something I was not expecting.
"Hey kid, look, if you're so hungry, I'll give you some to munch on. But you gotta promise me to stop eating the samples out there, because other customers want some too, okay?"
Ma'am, yes ma'am.
"Good. Now here's some of the best ham we have. It's triple barrel honey smoked rack aged and basted. That sound good to you?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. I couldn't believe my good fortune. Here I was thinking she was gonna cut me some kind of cold cut, but I ended up getting some of the most delicate delicatessen work I've ever tasted. I couldn't wait to tell Dad about. Wait! I got so wrapped up in this deli distraction I forgot the main objective. I think the kind butcher lady and decided to get a breath of fresh air. I walked past the automatic sliding doors and into the wide expanse of the Aberdeen Bagel Mart parking lot. The endless aisles of the supermarket turned to even more rows of cars. And what's worse was I was starting to become even more and more delirious. The hot sun was making it worse. Now, the next part of this story is gonna sound hard to believe, but I promise you, this is exactly how it happened. I laid on the curb outside the door until I felt a sharp peck on my forehead. What? Who's there? Oh, it's just a pigeon.
Just a pigeon? Did you just talk? Why would you ask me if I could talk if you didn't think I could talk? Ugh, humans are so dense.
Hey, I feel attacked.
Now you know how pigeons feel every day. You humans have no respect. Always trying to kick us and get us out of the way. Have you ever thought how that makes us feel? I bet not. People are always thinking about themselves. Typical. Oh, people are the worst.
Hey, that's not fair to say. I love birdies. Back home, I always throw out some old bread for the birdies to eat and...
Wait. Did you say old bread?
Yeah?
And you might have some old bread on you? Maybe in your pocket or...
I mean, I have a couple of donut balls.
Donut balls? Did I say people are the worst? Silly me. I misspoke that. I meant to say cheap fools are the worst. Yeah, always popping on you and stuff, am I right? No, people are great, obviously. I mean, what's better than human? In fact, my great aunt was a human. Lovely lady. Anyway, about those donut balls.
I'll give you one, but you gotta promise to do something for me first. Fly around and see if my dad's anywhere.
Oh, okay, fine. What does he look like?
He was brown, big mustache. He was wearing a flannel shirt.
Oh, so your dad's a lumberjack. Should I look for a guy with an axe?
That sarcasm isn't getting you any closer to my donut balls, bird brain.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so maybe I was hallucinating from the sun. Or there's something in the donut balls. But I found myself making deals with the pigeon in the Megalomart parking lot. Sure enough, the pigeon had returned.
Okay, so I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is I didn't find your dad.
Then what's the good news?
The good news is I did find a very shiny piece of tinfoil. Ooh, a sparkle.
Okay, well, here's your donut ball. I walked back into the store, dejected, defeated. I lost all hope that I'd ever be reunited with my dad again. I was about to lay down and submit to my death, so I heard a voice from the next aisle over.
Okay, honey, sounds good. Is there anything else we should grab while we're here?
Dad!
Oh, here comes Charlie. Will do. See you when we get home.
Dad, oh Dad! I never thought I'd be so happy to see you in my life!
Oh, that's sweet. What happened? Did you get the milk?
Milk? Milk? I've been gone for days and all you can think about is milk?
What are you talking about, Charlie? It's been like 5 minutes.
5 minutes? But the butcher! Barrel-aged ham! Talking pigeons!
Looks like someone needs a nap when they get home. Oh, and by the way, Mom called. Could you run and grab a carton of eggs before you check out? Thank you.
No! Here we go again.